Hi, I'm Sherry Berger, the Dog Lady, and I'm going to answer 3 questions called the Trainer's Challenge that you should ask any dog trainer before you hire them. The first question is, what exactly will happen to my dog when they get it right? Well, if we determine the word right means they did what I asked, then what will happen is they will get a click and then something that they find rewarding, a treat, playing with a ball, going outside, something that they find absolutely rewarding. There you go, Bagley. The click tells the dog they did something correct. It's a method of communication. The reward keeps them wanting to do it more. Any behavior that is reinforced will continue. If by doing something right, that means they're just doing something that I like, maybe not even something I asked. Maybe they don't bark at the door, or they're laying quietly at my feet while I'm busy on the computer. Well, then I certainly want to reward that behavior too. So maybe they'll get a belly rub, some scritching behind the ears, or any kind of thing that they find rewarding. And that's the tricky part. What does your dog find rewarding? A reward can be anything from a piece of hot dog to a bouncing ball. So that's what you have to determine with your dog. The second question is, what exactly will happen to my dog if he gets it wrong? If wrong means they don't do what I asked, I do nothing. They hear no click that tells them they did something right. They get no reward. It all goes away. Right now my dog is pestering me a little bit for the treats he sees right here. So I'm going to give him no attention whatsoever, and eventually he will just walk away because he's not getting any kind of reward for that. So that's another way of telling your dog they did something wrong. They get nothing. If your dog is doing something wrong, such as jumping up on people, barking too much, you name it, we have to figure out why are they doing that makes it so rewarding for them. So we try to manage the environment so that they cannot continue to do the wrong thing, because they practice the wrong things as much as they practice the good things. This may be blocking them from the door so they can't look out and bark at things. It could be not giving them any attention at all when they jump on us. It could be keeping them segregated in another area of the house so they can't keep practicing the bad behavior. So that's how we handle when things are wrong. The last question is, are there less invasive or aversive alternatives to what you proposed? Now, I look for the least aversive or non-aversive answers to training as I can. However, I'm always looking to improve and finding new methods. 5 years ago, I may have suggested using a squirt bottle to keep dogs from jumping up. You squirt them in the face to prevent them from jumping up. My thought at the time was, it's just water, doesn't hurt. But now, 5 years later, as I've learned more, that's a horrible thing to do. It's scary to the dog. Even if it doesn't physically hurt in our mind, it still could be very frightening and therefore be aversive. A man could break into a store and show you a gun, never shoot you, still very aversive, even though he didn't hurt you. So it's the same thing with our dogs. So my job as a trainer is to keep my education up high so I can always find the least aversive ways of training our dogs. Thank you very much and have fun training.